Another tough sounding deadline, another last minute retreat for Donald Trump. Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt announced that Donald Trump is delaying the July 9 tariff deadline to August 1st. Supposedly, this is to give foreign leaders more time to accept their new tariffs or to cut a deal. Here's the announcement that Trump will be signing an executive order delaying the tariffs again. Translation: we don't really have deals.
President said yesterday that countries will boomerang back to the April 2nd tariff level starting August 1st. Why did the president decide to have those tariffs not take effect Wednesday as originally scheduled? And then I was also wondering if you could share, obviously we saw the letters the president sent out on Japan and South Korea, but if any other major U.S. trading partners are getting letters today.
Sure, yes, I can confirm. In fact, I have those letters. If you could get me the folder with the letters in them, Liz, they're right in the previous office. I have the signed letters that went out to both South Korea and Japan today. And there will be approximately 12 other countries that will receive notifications and letters directly from the President of the United States. And weeks ago, I stood at this podium and I told all of you that the President was going to create tailor-made trade plans for each and every country on this planet. And that's what this administration continues to be focused on. The President will also sign an executive order today delaying the July 9th deadline to August 1st.
Okay, so listen. When you say, I am pausing the tariffs until July 9th, and then the tariffs don't kick in on July 9th, that is a new delay. That is chickening out. There is no real reason. They're pretending we need to give countries more time. They had 90 days, and they didn't sense the urgency. They've been saying for 90 days that the phone is ringing off the hook. And yet what we have as of this moment, now by this afternoon, maybe it's different. What we have as of this moment is a pretty crappy deal with Vietnam and a sort of framework with the UK that is certainly not a trade deal. What this exposes is there is really no plan here. It's an executive order kicking the can down the road and pretending that strength is actually indecision, or that indecision is actually strength, I think better said. This is the second time in a matter of weeks that there have been threats of economic punishment, and then they back off when the consequences to the United States become clear, and the consequences are going to hit very hard.